For this week, I decided to bring Red Deck Wings. It's a very common deck. It's pretty well known. The main changes that I made to it is that most Red Deck Wings decks play a bunch of non-hasty two drops, things like Soltron Dominator or Rada's Firebrand, and I decided to cut basically all the non-hasty threats. Basically, my rule was it can either be one mana or it has to have haste. And the only exceptions I made to this rule were Eidolon of the Great Rebel, because it basically has haste, since it already does 2 damage if it lands you most of the time. Ishina Pyromancer, because it also does 2 damage when it lands. And Inti Seneschal of the Sun, because if there's already a creature on board, it can start converting into board presence, and also it's really good at filtering. Everything else is just burn. I'm running more burn than you would normally see, so things like Flame Jet, which only hits players, Flame Rift, and things like Thunderbolt, which mostly only hits players with creatures with flying, but it's just another bolt effect. I'm also running for top end, instead of running the creatures like Lelia or Broadside, which I have tried in the past, but they just die to Bolt or Source to Plowshares, and it's really bad when your 3-drop that's supposed to snowball out of the game just gets removed that easily. Instead of those, I'm playing things like Exquisite Firecraft and Flames of the Bloodhand. This is just more direct reach. And most RDW decks don't go up to 4, but I'm playing the one of Fiery Confluence. I think that I just think Fiery Confluence is really strong as a finisher, and the deck does get to 4 mana sometimes. And I think it's better to build in sort of the flood protection into your spells, as opposed to trying to build it directly into your mana base, because you want the mana base to be nice and simple and function properly. So mana base is very simple: 25 mountains, 2 Horizon Lands, Ramunap Ruins, and Wasteland. Other cards that I'm trying are things like Pyrostatic Pillar, which is basically Eidolon of the Great Rebel but without the body, and Mechanized Warfare, which makes all of my spells basically do more damage. This is maybe a little too win more, because it comes down kind of late, but if I already have a board presence, this pumps up the board presence, and it makes all of my future shocks into bolts, all my future bolts into 4 damage, and so on. So I just want to try it. It's like the cheapest version of this kind of effect, and I think that it has potential. But yeah, this is Red Deck Wins. Very simple deck. Straightforward. It's not necessarily the easiest to pilot, but what it's doing is not anything flashy. It's just playing small creatures, hasty creatures, and lots of burn to close out the game. So yep, that's Red Deck Wins. Let's see how it does today. Word up on my tablet over here in case people ping me. All right. Let's start with a mountain into a chain lightning.
Ouch.
Pass.
Draw. Burning Catacombs, go.
Draw. Go mountain.
Yeah.
Codebreaker.
What does this one do?
It's a 2/1 prowess haste, and it has the disguise ability, which I have not used.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
Alright, swing for 2.
15.
And I'll say go.
Then step over. 14.
Okay.
Touch. I will get Underground Sea Mystical Tutor.
Okay.
Oh. I'll be getting a recall.
Okay.
Untap, keep draw, and I will cast it.
Sure.
3. Bloodstained Wire Fetch.
Sure.
I'll get a plateau.
Okay.
And then I think I'm just going to unholy heat your 2/1.
Sure.
Oh god. I can shuffle. Really? And I will pass the turn after that.
Sorry about that.
No, I'm good.
Untap. Okay. Let's go mountain. Up here, that's.
I will daze picking up Underground Sea.
Sure. Go ahead.
Draw.
Yep.
Underground Sea, go.
Draw. Go. Hit its wasteland.
Yes.
I will hit your. I can't see.
Oh, for the blue.
Sure. I will. A lot of cards in, right?
I have 7.
Guess I will go to combat.
Sure.
Second main.
Yeah.
Play this Shackle Pup.
Yes.
And then this Bloodthirsty Adversary. And Sigma.
Go. That one nice earlier. Jackal Pup's a what right now?
It's a 2/1, and for each damage it takes, it deals 1 damage to me.
1 card in hand?
I have 1 card in hand, yep.
13. And Bloodthirsty's 2/1 right now?
It's a 2/2.
2/2. So, Looted Delta. I will. I'll grab. What am I gonna grab? I'm gonna grab a Sultai Triumph.
Okay.
And then I'll Flame Slash your Bloodthirsty Adversary.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. I will dash the Servo Bell Striker.
Sure.
Go to
Oh,
combat.
sorry. Hold on. Sorry. I'll misstep. Go to 10.
Go to combat.
Yeah, go to 8.
Yep. Second main, I'll play this Fire Drinker Satyr.
Yeah. And then you take 2 from Jackal Pup?
No. When it's dealt damage. So if you
Oh,
burn.
it's dealt damage. Sorry.
Yeah. So if you burned it, I would take that much damage.
10-4.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Reflecting Pool, I'll cast 3 Fairy.
Sure.
I'll bounce the satyr.
Sure.
You're up.
So what a combat.
Yeah.
You for 2.
Down to 6.
I will play the Fire Drinker Satyr again.
Yeah.
Then I will play with Fire you. The shock.
Midrange? Yeah, go for.
Scry 1. That's fine. We'll keep it on top.
Sure. So they're both 2/1s?
They're both 2/1s, yep. And they both have the text of when it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage to me.
Gross. Drop. +1 to fairy. We'll play this Wasteland,
Okay.
and I will pass.
Gotcha. Attempt to cast. Let's cast this Cunning Coyote.
Well, the basic action counts to be 5.
I do not have 5. Go to combat.
I'll fire 1 and 1.
Which one? Oh, 1 and 1. Yeah, okay, so I take 2. Yeah, go ahead.
2. Alright, something good. No, that was not something good. I will life and alarm target underground sea, polluted delta, reverting category.
Sure.
I will play underground sea, +1 to fairy. Go ahead.
Gotcha. Cast this Kumano faces Kakasan.
Yep, I'll take 1.
Okay, it also deals 1 damage to your Teferi. Jeez.
Oh man.
Then I will say go.
And step all cycle and working tower.
That's good.
Okay. Drop. Oh my god. Deck, what are you doing? +1 to fairy.
Yeah.
God. Polluted delta, go.
Tap. Draw. You.
Yeah.
Attempt to cast this Goblin Guide.
Yeah, you got it. I had 6 lines in hand.
Oh, wait, okay. I will keep this on this card. Start us off.
I use that.
Okay. I have 2 mountains, a Fire Drinker Satyr, a Monastery Swift Spear, a Volcanic Hammer, and a Rift Bolt.
What's the card beside her? Oh, volcanic.
Yeah, Volcanic Hammer. Sorcerer Speed, Lightning Strike.
Let's take the Monastery Mentor.
Yeah. Yep.
Sorry, this was good. Go ahead.
Fire Crusader.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Mana Confluence, Red and 6. I'll
Yep.
ping this in here. Go ahead. You can pick up your cards.
Go Mountain. Oh, you lost a life from Mana Confluence.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's go Ranger's Firebrand, targeting your red 6. It's a sorcery speed shock, and I get the ring temptation, which I don't have. This will be the ring. Doesn't really matter. And I will suspend the ritual.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Sure. So I got Triumph. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, Riftbolt targeting you.
Sure. 40.
Play this Soulscar Mage.
No. I'll lose focus. Pay 1.
Yes.
I'll cast a Brainstorm.
Sure.
The hammer. Two cards in here?
2 cards in hand. Yep.
These. I'll cycle Lorry build.
Sure.
Get the Volcanic Island.
Yep.
And I'll take 1 down to 12. I'll cast a bird.
Okay. Yep.
ETB.
Yep.
Yes. Go ahead.
I will blot this Slick Shot Show off.
What is this thing?
So, it's a 1/2 Flying Haste. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn, and then I can plot it for 1 in red, which means that I exile it from my hand, and I can cast it later for free as a sorcery.
Sure.
Pass.
Cast an Inscombe. Taking 1.
Yeah.
I'll make Attempt to make a 4/4.
Yep, that's gonna happen.
Combat for 4.
Yeah, go to 15.
Go ahead.
Let's cast this Slickshot Show Off.
I'll daze it. Picking up volcanic island.
Okay. Guess I'll pay for the days.
Sure. Results.
Go to combat.
Yes.
Attack you for 1.
I'll block.
Yep. Play this Embereth Veteran. And say go.
You sacrifice it and what happens?
Put a Young Hero roll token, which gives a +1/+1 counter whenever the creature attacks if it has 3 or less toughness.
Gotcha. Okay. Draw. Or cast a ponder.
Yep.
Sure. No. Go ahead. Draw. +1.
Yep.
Swing 7.
Yeah, I go to 8.
Play volcanic island. Jiggle.
Nope, you got it. Let's go to game 3.
Go ahead.
Okay. Mountain Mono Faces Focus on.
I'll misstep it.
Okay. Pass.
Demon tapped. Go.
Mountain Bloodthirsty Adversary.
Sure.
Attack for 2.
T2 16.
Yep. Pass.
Draw. Uh, Ricky's Tower. Go.
Attack. Keep. Mountain. Cunning Coyote.
Sure.
ETB, I'll give this one +1/+1 in haste.
Yeah.
Attack for 5.
11.
Pass.
Draw. That's not going to do it. Stomping ground. Go.
And step I will shock you.
Uh, sure. 9.
Untap. Keep. Draw. Go to combat.
Yes.
4.
5.
Greatest mountain.
Yes.
Incendiary blow targeting you.
One card in hand?
I have 1 card in hand, yep.
Ah. Sure. Force negation, pitch counter spell.
Okay. Cards in hand?
3.
Go ahead.
Well, that's not great. Ragavan.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. Nest Robber. It's a 2/1 haste.
I will reprieve it.
Okay.
Go.
Tapped out now.
One tap down.
Go to combat.
Okay. I'll block the 2/2.
They're both 2/2s.
I'll block the Bloodthirst, yeah.
Sure.
Take
Take
2.
2.
Down 3.
Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, you got it.
Nope.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Planes?
Yep.
Mana Crypt.
Uh-huh.
Siege Veteran.
TNT. Special.
Go to combat. Yeah. Pass the turn.
3/3 now.
It's a 3/3.
Hey, well. Mountain.
Yep.
Updraft Pit Fighter. Go.
Oh yeah. Untap. Upkeep.
Seems not as good.
Debatable. We'll see how many bolts I start taking here.
That's true.
Even though I'm bolted.
Yep.
Even. Bolted.
Sorry.
17.
Yep.
Alright, put that there so I remember. Draw step. Draw a card. Cool, 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 cool. Um. Okay.
The trigger on itself dying or only other soldiers?
Only other soldiers.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go to combat. Fair attacks for 4?
Yeah, I'll take 4.
Alright. And let's pass the turn.
Oh, yeah. Can't say anything else, right?
No other spells.
Doing some TO.
No worries.
Alright. Well. Go. Mountain.
Yep.
Go to combat.
Combat's good.
2.
Take 2, 15.
Okay. Let's go. Cast this assault on your guy. Shock.
How much? Shock? Shock resolves.
Then I will cast this Tarfire, which is another shock.
I will harm's way that one to your pit fighter.
I'd try that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I will Sego.
Alright, I will untap. Upkeep. I'm going to do the thing now that I remember to do it. If it bounces out of the dish, reroll in the
Okay.
dish.
Yeah.
Counts. Evens bolted. Evens bolted.
Yeah. Still in trouble.
Keep draw. Yeah, but how much trouble? Let's go to combat. Counter. Cards in hand. 3.
3.
Yeah. Attack for 5. Let's cast a Spirit of the Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Pass the turn.
Untap. It's not the worst, I guess. I will Fork Bolt 1 to you, 1 to your Labyrinth. Spirits.
Yep, down to 11.
I'll cast this Light on the Stage.
Okay.
Royal Eruption, Shard Volley. Okay. Play this mountain, Sego.
Playing Mountain Sego. 1 card in hand.
Yeah, 1 card in hand.
Alright, untap. Upkeep. Come on. 1 time. No bolt.
Bolt, 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 bolt.
Into the dish. No bolt. Alright. Draw step. Draw a
Yeah.
card. Combat.
Yeah.
Attack for 6.
Fine.
Yeah. Let's pass the turn.
And step I'll cast that Shard Volley targeting you.
Yep, take it down to 8.
Sadly, I think that I cannot kill you. I mean, if I just pointed all those shocks at your face, maybe, but I think I needed
Yeah.
to try to get rid of the thing.
I mean, if you had the option there, I think that's correct.
Yeah, well, I will Royal Eruption you, so you'll go to 5. But
Yep.
then I'm dead on board, and you can't die to your crypt. Or your
Yes.
so. Alright, game 2. Okay, we're gonna go Mountain into
Yep.
Falconer Pit Fighter. Go ahead.
Hell yeah. We're going to go Plains into Soldier of the Pantheon.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Let's go Mountain. Ranger's Firebrand, 2-tier soldier.
Takes it.
This thing is now my ring bearer. You bring it down. I will attack you for 2.
I will take 2. 18.
And I will second me and cast this Lava Spike.
15.
Pass.
Untap. Keep drop. Oh, Jesus. How much damage can I deal to myself?
You're looking at an Ancient Tomb in your hand.
We're gonna play it out. Let's play the Ancient Tomb.
Yeah.
Cards in hand?
3.
3. Definitely got it. But I got a 13.
Yeah.
Distraction specialist.
Yeah.
Get back, soldier.
Yeah.
Pass the turn.
So 3-2.
It's a 3-2.
Okay. Well, it's group combat.
Yep.
Skull, so I'll attack for 2.
Yep. I'll take 2. 11.
I will hit this mountain.
Yeah.
Play this roiling vortex.
Rolling vortex is hot.
Yep. And I'll pass.
All right, untap. Upkeep. Take 1.
Yep.
10.
Yep.
Draw step.
Yep.
Draw a card. Well, we play a plains. We go to combat.
Sure.
Attack for 3.
I'll make it so you can't gain life this turn.
Right. That's an effect that has.
Then I'll take 3.
Yeah. Huh. Still 3 cards in hand?
2.
2. 2 cards. Hmm. Ay, ay, ay. Two. 3 on your draw step. That would be at a virtual 7. Dragon Hunter.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Take 1 from my roiling vortex.
Yep.
Two for this Inti Seneschal of the Sun.
Inti's good.
Go to combat.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Counter and trample, and then I'll exile a Felden.
Okay.
So it's a 3-2 trample.
Yeah. I'll block with Dragon Hunter.
Sure. They'll trade, you'll take 2.
Yeah.
The ring has to stick around. This Felden will just stay in exile.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Keep and a draw.
Yeah, upkeep, you lose 1.
Oh, yeah. 7. Okay. Play a plains.
Yep. I assume you're thinking.
I am, yeah, sorry, tanking on.
Okay, no worries.
Can I tap this ancient too?
Yeah, no worries. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Not just frozen. It's just like the riskiest line I can think of.
Huh.
But it's one of the few ways I can see myself pulling out of this, assuming you rip mountains from here on out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go to combat.
Sure.
Declare attacks for 3.
Yeah. I'll activate Boiling Vortex.
Okay.
I'll not block. Take 3.
Sounds good. 13. Down to 5. Palace Jailer?
Sure. Yeah. I assume you're
Jailer
exiling a
that.
D. Yep.
Yeah. And pass the turn.
Yep, you draw for Monarch.
Monarch draw.
Untap, upkeep, I lose 1. Draw.
Yeah.
Play this mountain.
Yeah.
Flame Rift.
4 damage to me.
Well, it's to each player.
Well, that's true. That is, yeah. It needed it to be not that much damage. Attempt to swords.
I will activate Boiling
Fine
Vortex.
soldier. Yeah. Good game.
Game.
Screw it, I'm not a coward. Well, I'm a bit of a coward with the card I bottomed, but
Bottom this one. Alright, start us
hell
off.
yeah. Sweet. Let's go. Plains.
Yeah.
Moxborough.
Okay. Start.
Recruitment officer. Pass
Uh-huh.
the turn.
Mountain. Yeah.
Jackalpup's hot. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Untap. Keep draw.
Best blocker in in the game.
Plains.
Yeah.
Jackalpup. The 2-1?
It's a 2-1, yeah.
Alright. I can live with that. Adeline. Attack for 2 plus the human. Which I've got somewhere. In the tokens box.
Um Jackal is not great. I guess I will block your recruitment officer and take
Sure
your
thing. I'll pass the turn.
Cave, Wasteland, quick
Yep.
shot, show off.
Alright. Flying haste 1. Prowess?
Yeah, attack you for 1. Well, it's +2/+0 for each spell.
Yeah. Okay. Pseudo
Pass.
prowess.
Yes.
Better. Much better.
In this deck, yeah.
Untap. Keep draw. Okay. Away an Ancient Tomb.
Yep.
Away a Lion Sash.
Okay.
Combat.
Yeah.
Rumbles.
Oh, 5.
For yeah,
Yeah, I got a 12.
it's 6 actually.
6. 1. Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
Stupid wasteland. First land of it.
In this matchup, probably. Well, maybe not. You could wasteland my Ancient Tomb.
Um, yeah, I just don't see how I'm living. Uh, yes, I am passing. Go ahead.
All right. Am I greedy? I'm greedy. End of your turn, attempt to eat your jackal pup. Untap.
Sure.
Upkeep.
Hold on.
Oh, yep.
Got
Sure
white
thing.
mana. Yeah, okay. I will Galvanic Blast your Lion Sash.
Lion Sash dies.
Continue.
Upkeep and draw. Hopeful Initiate.
Yep.
Combat.
Uh-huh.
The crew.
Well, I'm blocking one of the 1/1s.
All right.
And I'm taking how much? 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I go to 4.
All right. And 1 disappears.
Opportune time for Flame Rift.
And I'll pass the turn. Shouldn't have got greedy.
I don't think I'm gonna. You got it. I'll just
All right.
Gonna Camera, Rift Bolt, Exquisite Firecraft, Rolling Vortex, and Pyrostatic Pillar.
Oh, yeah.
And it would have been
Arms Way.
really good on the play, or if I had fast mana and you didn't.
Yes.
Mountain into Fire Crusader. Go.
Sure.
Jig is up.
Draw. Urza's Bobble You. A random card from your hand.
Yeah.
Should be 5. I'll roll.
2, 3,
It's 4.
5. Resilient Roadrunner.
Good to know. Thundering Falls, Travail 1.
Yeah.
Um, I will leave that on top. Pass. I'll draw.
Untap.
Mm.
Oh, we'll play the Roadrunner.
Sure.
This +1, attack for 5.
Isn't that the other one?
You're right. This is the protection
Yeah,
from coyotes.
it's Coyote
You're
and
right.
Cody. Yeah,
They look the same.
Yeah.
4 damage.
you got
Go
it.
ahead.
Untap, keep, draw. That's not bad. Tarn, crack.
Sure.
Grab a trop, cast third path.
Yeah.
Pay 2 life, probe you, trigger, make a guy.
Okay.
You're not allowed to have Fork Bolt. If you have Fork Bolt, you're going to hell.
Have a wasteland, monastery swift spear, a roiling vortex, and a shock.
Okay. Sorry, I need to find my trop and something to draw off that.
Yep.
Is not bad. Alright. Draw. Alright. And go.
Untap. Play this wasteland and hit your thundering balls.
Yep.
Okay, this swift spear. Cast this shock on your guy. Gross.
Yeah.
I will scratch it for.
Yeah. Trade Satyr, take 4 and 9.
I can do math. It's been a long day. Pass.
Draw. Yeah. Taiga. Goif. Go.
Probably pretty big.
It's 5/6, I believe. Regular 4 and artifact. Yeah, I kept the handoff, bobble, probe, Goif.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely not the worst.
Hey, Cyclops, shouldn't you take 1 off the Fire Drinker Cider?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes,
Sorry.
you're right. Is approximately a bajillion. So, play this mountain.
Yep.
Cast this roiling vortex.
You got it.
And then we'll say go.
Untap, take 1, down to 8. Return. Watery Grave tapped. Ledger Shredder. Yeah, I'll pass turn.
Okay, I'll Galvanic Blast you on the end step.
Yeah, 6.
Untap. Upkeep, I go to 18. Let's activate the Roadrunner's ability so it can only be blocked by creatures with haste.
Yep.
Go to combat, attack for 2.
4.
Play this mountain. There you go.
Yeah. Untap, 3. Draw. Consider.
Sure.
Then spell pierce, draw.
Yep.
Fire the Roadrunner. Trigger.
Yep.
On Shredder. Draw. Discard this Gush.
Yep.
And then consider resolves. Oh, sorry.
You
The fire. No, sorry. Consider resolve first. Sorry, I got excited.
Fire.
Counter goes on the Shredder. I will swing 5 at you.
Sure. I will take 5.
Go.
Untap.
Mhm.
12. Draw. Dash the Sergo Bellstriker.
Yep.
Go to combat, attack for 3.
Block the Spell Striker. Take 1.
Yep.
2.
Sego.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
One.
You take 1. Go to 1. Draw. Abrupt Decay the Vortex.
Yep. Voice gets a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Opt, Trigger Shredder.
Yep.
Discard this. Baleful Strix.
Mm-hmm. Your gets
Grow the Shredder.
And then you're
The
up.
Underground Sea.
I don't think you were
Swing. Oh yeah, I got excited. Thank you. Bottom this one.
Sure.
And draw.
Yep.
Swing 6.
Yeah, I go to 6.
Go.
Draw. Firebolt targeting you.
Mental Note.
Okay.
Not sure what does it. Mill 2 lands. Draw stuff out. No. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this 6. Put this one on the bottom.
Sure. Arid Mesa. Go. Mm-hmm.
Mountain.
Yeah. Hold on. Force negation. Pitching. Hold on. That's actually. I haven't cast it yet. Crack Arid Mesa.
Sure.
Thundering Falls. Surveil 1.
Okay.
Let's see what we want to pitch.
Yep.
All right. Surveil.
Sure.
In this Stifle, I will force pitching counterspell.
Okay. Let's go.
Upkeep, I will consider.
Sure.
Pin Serum Visions, draw a card, draw for turn. Badlands go.
Going to. Oh,
17.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yoshino Pyromancer.
15.
Yes.
Draw. Chain Lightning your friend. Sleight of hand.
Yep.
Draw. I will pass. Yeah.
Earthshaker can run.
Sure.
Attack for 2.
13.
Pass.
Untap. Keep. Draw. Ledger Shredder.
Yeah.
Get Probe, paying 2 life. Trigger Shredder.
Uh-huh.
Draw. Discard this Mental Note. Counter on our friend.
Yep. I have
Draw for Probe.
Mountain and an Exquisite Firecraft.
Okay. Xander's Lounge tapped. Go.
Okay. Mountain.
Yeah.
Firecraft version.
Want to hold priority and cast something else or no?
No.
Okay.
Attack for 2.
9.
Play the Sergo Bell Striker.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Blue, blue, blue.
Okay.
Blue, red. Blue, red. Gush.
Sure. Yep.
Blue, red floating. Draw.
Certainly one way to play around Price of Progress.
Mhm. That's expressive iteration using floating mana.
Sure.
am I gonna gush and still miss my land drop?
Oh, I don't think you're gonna miss your land drop.
Exile, Thought Scour, hand bottom.
Okay.
Play the Thundering Falls and Surveil 1.
Sure.
Bin, Clunk to Dust. Thought Scour takes an exile. Go.
Okay. You got Badlands up. Right.
Yeah.
Go to combat.
Yeah.
Swing 4.
6. I'm sorry, 5. I can't count. Yeah.
5. Okay. Play this mountain. So you go.
Attack, upkeep, draw. Let's. Play the Xander's Lounge. Cast Eris, Roar of the Storm. 2, 5, 3, 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, and pass. Do not have the follow up.
What does it make 4/4s?
When I cast my second spell.
I see. Oh, we're gonna attack for 4.
I'll block the Spell Striker. Go to 3.
Play this Pyrostatic Pillar.
I recast something that costs 3 or less.
Yeah, whenever it's like Eidolon but without the body.
Yeah. That's a pretty good draw.
And also
I guess most draws are pretty good. I'm at 3. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh man. Steven's tapped. Go.
untap. We'll cast this Assault targeting you. Shock.
You got it.
So I went 2-1 today. Just a good result. I was really close to a 3-0, I think. This deck does really well against the blue decks, just because you have so much redundancy. Everything that you have basically trades even or down on mana with all, or even or, yeah, your opponent has to trade even or down on mana with the removal spells for pretty much all of your threats. And there's a lot of pressure on counter magic because all of the direct burn just bypasses removal spells. Even the stuff like Roiling Vortex and Sulfuric Vortex bypasses most of the normal removal spells. Obviously, like Prismatic Ending, Abrupt Decay, those things will still get you, but most stuff can't affect those. So, I did pretty well against the blue decks, except for the one game where the real AMT stabilized with a Instant Boo. Turns out Instant Boo is a really fast clock, doesn't let me have time to bring out more burn. I mean, that's really the thing. Like, unless your opponent has a lot of life gain, like Uro or Triumph, usually you can get through pretty much anything as long as there's not a clock being applied to you, because you just have inevitability. You'll just draw more burn spells. So, yeah, red deck wins is definitely pretty favored into blue decks, I think. I don't have enough reps against Death and Taxes with red deck wins to know who's favored in that matchup. I have to imagine I'm probably favored, just because red deck wins has so many removal spells for all their little creatures. But my version is definitely less creature-centric, so whenever I'm using burn spells to clear the way for my creatures, that's burn spells that are not going to face. Didn't help that Treves managed to draw fast mana all 3 games. That was kind of brutal. That first game, I'm not sure I made a mistake technically, where I tried to double shock the Siege Veteran, because on the one hand, that was like sort of the last chance I had for killing the Siege Veteran, and obviously he had a really fast start with the Mana Crypt, and if I got rid of the Siege Veteran, I was taking no pressure, and there were no blockers, because he didn't play out a second blocker. But on the other hand, I had a pretty large suspicion that because he didn't play anything on his second turn, he just passed, he's probably holding up a protection spell. whether that was, Fight as One, Harm's Way, or Brave the Elements. So I'm not sure. I mean, if I sent the 4 points in burn to face, I technically would have won that game, but there was still a Harm's Way I would have had to deal with, which, would have saved him. He would have lived at 1, even if he had lost all of his crypt flips. So I'm not sure. If he had lost one more crypt flip, I think he would have died regardless. So it was a pretty close game, that first one. That second one, I just controlled the board. Ironically, the Ring Temps You was really strong for bypassing the Extraction Specialist, as well as Roiling Vortex to prevent the lifelink. And then that third game, I don't think that there's many hands in my deck that beat turn 2 Adeline. Adeline just has 4 toughness, so it's like impossible to kill with burn. And it's got vigilance, so it's like impossible to attack through. And I'd have to have a really strong start, and I had just sort of a medium level start, which is kind of what you do when you play Red Deck Wins. You don't get to mulligan to super fast or strong hands. You just kind of have to look at a hand and say, does it have the right ratio of lands to spells? If so, keep it. Obviously, if your hand is like really bad, the threats are just like not the right lineup, you can mulligan, but you don't really want to mulligan in this deck. So I think being on the draw against fast mana, I'm probably always losing that. It's just variance. So yeah, Red Deck Wins did pretty well. I'm probably going to take this to something else soon because it definitely has the raw power for winning events. You just gotta not hit bad variance, but it is one of the most consistent decks in the format. So the variance is mostly your opponent's variance, not so much your own. So yep, that was Red Deck Wins. Thank you for watching the RDW gameplay. Hope you enjoyed it. For more gameplay videos, check out the playlist on the left. For some long-form theory content, check out the playlist on the right. Have a great day. See you next time.